So this is the scenario which we need to create. We need to create a test subgroup, and that C group should access only to CPU 0. Okay. So let me show you the current status. So we have already created a test subgroup. As you can see, test subgroup has a CPU set, CPU account, and memory subsystems attached to it. Okay. Going next, CPU set, CPU account, and memory are mounted on a CPU and mem hierarchy. Okay, and test subgroup has a CPU set, CPU account, memory subsystems attached to it. We need to allow only test. We need to allow test subgroup only to run on or only to access CPU 0. This system have two CPUs. We will allow test subgroup only to use CPU 0. Okay, so this is how we can achieve this. So the command is so there are various ways you can through which we can set the tuning parameters. As we all know that so since we have created the CPU and mem hierarchy, we need to go to the CPU and mem hierarchy, and here we will find the tuning parameters of CPU and mem hierarchy. Okay, for example, CPU set. CPUs. So as of now it is able to use 0 and 1 both. Okay, but as you can see, these are the tuning parameters of the CPU and mem hierarchy, and our test subgroup is a part of CPU and mem hierarchy. So we need to actually check the contents of test subgroup. Here again you will find same tuning parameters, tuning files. Inside that we need to check for CPU set, CPUs. So as of now it's empty, we haven't set anything. Okay, so we need to set the value. So there are various ways. You can use echo, and you can directly read this file, or you can directly go to the CG configuration file. From there you can change it. Okay, so before I go further, let me show you the CG snapshot output once. So this is what we see. We have a test subgroup. CPU set is mounted, and you can see CPU set value is not defined yet. We need to change that. Okay, so one way is to change the file directly, the tuning parameter file directly. Another way, we can use the command called as cgset. -r is the switch we need to use to set the value. The value is CPU set dot CPUs is equal to 0, so that only test subgroup will be able to access only CPU number 0. So this is the full command. Hit the enter, command run successful. Now if I check at cgsnap-s, earlier the value was not defined. Now you can see the value has been defined. The same can be verified from the C group directory, CPU and mem, then test subgroup, CPU set, CPUs. As you can see, the value has been set. So this is how you can set the values. So I'll set the tuning parameters.